Broadcasting from the Keep Moving Forward Creator Studio, it's time for the CrossFit Paragon Podcast. Tune in each month as we spotlight one of our unbeatable athletes who have helped to make our box what it is today. Now, here's your host.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this month's installment of the CrossFit Paragon Members Podcast. I'm your host, Katie Galley. In the Keep Moving Forward Creator Studio with me today, I have new and already integral member of our Paragon tribe, Matt Swinnie. How are you doing, Matt?
Good, Katie. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your story with us today.
No, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So just to kind of get a little background on you, Matt, I just wonder, how did you first get involved with the sport of CrossFit?
Yeah, it was, I guess, relatively random. Like, beginning of this year, I was kind of getting overweight, and I was with a buddy, and we were talking about having a weight loss contest, which, you know, obviously you do all the time, starting the year. Wasn't a resolution or anything, but just, you know, I got 3 kids and was chasing around, and they were wearing me out. And so we started, and then obviously I was just, you know, cutting calories, but I just felt like garbage. I knew nothing about CrossFit at all, but like I think mid-January, I just came off a work trip. Like on Sunday night, I was like, I didn't really look it up. I was like, I can't get in the gym consistently. I've tried the typical gym. Like in college, I worked out steadily and all that good stuff. But once life hit and work, like I never could motivate myself to get up. So I was like, I'm going to do CrossFit. And I had no idea what CrossFit really was. But I was going to try it. Whatever it is, I'm going to try it. So I just like randomly Sunday night, like second week of January, just like looked up CrossFit near my work. And I had typically just been going into work like super early and just working. So I was trying to beat the Atlanta traffic anyway. So I was like, I'm just going to go down early and try this CrossFit thing out. And so it just happened to like literally just Google CrossFits around the perimeter area. And again, didn't really know what I was signing up for.
Yeah.
I just had no idea. And so it just sent actually Nate a note. And so I just like literally just like flipped a coin on which one I was going to try. And Nate called me on Monday, and he was like, hey, let's start on Tuesday, which freaked me out because I wasn't expecting the call that quick, or let's really start on Tuesday. so that's how it started, and with zero idea what I was getting myself into.
Man, that's awesome, though. I mean, you just randomly Googled CrossFit and you just happened to find Paragon. And but it's great. I mean, how Nate so quickly got back to you, but you were all in. And so even though it was 2 days after you had, sent that email, and it was Tuesday and you were kind of nervous about it, you just decided, all right, I'm going to do it. This is actually a path that I want to take. And so how did you overcome those fears and decide that you were just going to go all in?
Yeah, I guess I'd left college, and it's been like 10 years since I really worked out. I worked out heavy in college and all that good stuff, and played sports and athletic, and then just got in this funk. And every time I tried to get back into working out, I just couldn't get motivated to wake up at 5 in the morning to go work out by myself.
Yeah.
And even when the first couple of times of intros with Nate, I was like, this is weird. Like, I'm used to strict movements. I'm used to working out slow. I'm used to, focusing on heavy or focusing on light. And this whole thing is funky to me. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I was like, and that's what I told my wife. Like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to see what it's all about. I don't quite get it right now, but like, it seemed pretty cool. Like, watching the guys in the class and the gals in the class, they seem to be enjoying this. So
yeah.
I'm going to see what it's about. And so I just like kind of tried and just kind of said, okay, whatever it is, I'm going to do it. And then, Nate, obviously with the foundation class, talked about this zone diet. And I was like, well, I'm going to try the zone diet thing. I'm really not sure what it's about. Which obviously the zone diet was challenging the first week, just trying to figure out what is a block and how does this work and how does that work. But like once you kind of got a cadence of that, I've stayed pretty steady to that for like the last and first 3 months of my CrossFit journey here. And
Man.
It's you feel a billion times better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, that's amazing though too that you found this new sport. You randomly discovered it by Googling CrossFit gyms. But but you went like 0 to 100 right away. You just dove all in. You decided you were going to just make the most of it. And so how, when you said it was kind of weird when you first started the foundations classes, just different than the movements you had been typically used to when going to a regular gym. So what was it that kind of sparked your interest? What was it that just kept you coming back and made you decide, I want to go all in with this? I want to see, I want to see if I can make the most of this journey. What kind of flipped that switch for you?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of I guess it was a quick evolution, because I did kind of fall in love with it pretty quick. But like the second day of foundations class, I think it was some super simple, basic, like 6 ring rows and 6 box jumps or something super simple for like a rotation of 6. And like by rotation 5, I had to quit. I was like, Nate, I can't do it anymore. And I was like, what is wrong with me? I'm gonna die at this pace. So, and then I think we did like fight going bad. And then once we started getting into the classes, and then really kind of sticking to a diet, I just started feeling better and better. And then I'd never, like I said, I didn't know anything about CrossFit, but the scoreboard, and I was used to playing sports. I never thought that you can tie fitness to like this kind of competitive thing.
Yeah.
And so it kind of created this little drive that I just haven't had since playing sports, and I've been out of it for so long. It's a challenge to get yourself, and then you get to see everybody else who whips me up pretty regularly. But just to see that, it's a motivational driver. You got the RX and RX Plus. You got so many different, and then you have movements. If it's trick push-ups, or wall push-ups, or if it's pull-ups, or any of them, right? There's all these new movements that I just didn't know about, and then they're challenging. So there's just always new opportunities to try to get good at something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head too, especially as a person, a former athlete, someone who's been competitive his whole life. Seeing the scoreboard, having, the whiteboard up there, it's not only you're seeing yourself compared to other athletes in the gym, wanting to strive to be better, wanting to get a double under, wanting to get a certain movement so that you can click that RX plus or RX button. But then too, you're able to track your own progress so intimately, because you can see, okay, I did this workout 3 months ago, and then you've done it again, and you see that you could go up in weight, or you see that you reduced the amount of time it took you to complete it. And so you're right, it's really cool to track that progress. And so for you, being able to see that, is that something that really just, like you said, it encourages you and inspires you? So along those lines, is there something, maybe a goal that you set, or something that you've decided you want to get by a certain time, just a goal, a fitness goal that you now have that you want to achieve because CrossFit kind of introduced you to these new movements?
Yeah, and and heck, I can think of almost everything in the gym. That's I want to get better at. I want to get better. And these first 3 months have been so fun, and just being introduced to all these movements. So at least once a week, it's all right, this is the new one. Haven't done this movement yet, which is fun.
Yeah.
My goal obviously is just continue to eat clean. Obviously that's a big one for me. Is to try, like I said, this eating clean has made me feel so much better. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of where I'm targeting, eat clean, and then try to be able to stay in that RX plus and get competitive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. Because, obviously, if I can eat clean and be in that RX plus, honestly, just competitive, and even with myself progressing, it's just going to translate into life, right? With the kids, and I got a 7, 5, and 2-year-old. So keeping up with those guys and getting out and just feeling better, and it just translates so well into the other parts of my life.
Yep, absolutely. And Matt, with that too, we're being able to reflect on not just doing the things in the gym that you love, but now how it transcends into literally every other area of your life, and being able to appreciate that and appreciate just this journey you've been on. And it's only been 3 months, but you're already cracked down on CrossFit, and you love it, and you keep coming back because you love it so much. And I know, it's just been a 3-month journey with Paragon so far, but I wonder if you have maybe a story that you can share, an experience that you've had through your time, maybe from foundations through now, that serves as a reminder as to why you keep walking through those doors, why you keep coming back every morning.
Yeah, I think it's funny because I've been traveling this last week. Obviously, I mean, one thing that's just a constant theme is the folks that are there. Like, I
Yeah.
enjoy to get up, and obviously the WODs are awesome. They kick your butt, and you just feel the burn throughout the entire day. But the people are just fantastic. And I heard about, CrossFit is like, it's a cult. Oh, if the first thing rule of CrossFit is you got to talk about CrossFit, and it's not that as much. It's just like all the folks are just extremely nice. You're in a gym, everybody's super supportive, everybody's pushing you, just to get better at whatever that is. It doesn't matter if it's RX plus or RX or just PVC pipe. It really doesn't matter, right? Everybody's like pushing for the same thing, which is intriguing to me because everybody at the gym has different stories and they do different things, but like in that hour, like everybody's doing the same thing. So it's this just really cool, common, you're all getting your butt kicked together, right? And so everybody's in it together.
Yeah.
So that's always been fantastic. But one thing I guess that really has stuck out since I've started, and it was the opens, obviously, and I had no idea what the opens were. I just knew, hey, opens started and everybody's excited about this.
Yeah.
But I think it was 19.2 or 19.3. I don't know what it was, one of the workouts. And like I said, this was months, I guess, like maybe week 6 for me. So I was working out every day because it was fun.
Yeah.
But so come Friday of open, I'm a beat down little guy. And it was the 50-pound lunges, box step up, shoulder press, and then handstand walks, which I wasn't going to worry about having to get to. But it was so cool because it was like only the second or third open, and then obviously you had to have a judge. But that judge was also like the coach, and Zeke was my my judge that day. And it was just, I was beat down, but like he was beside me, and he was just pushing me and driving me, and it just like literally dug in and got me farther. Like I did not think I was going to make it even to the wall to do the handstand push-ups, but like Zeke just kept pushing, like was supportive, and it got me. I didn't get but 2 or 3 on the wall, but I did get to the wall, which was just, just a testament of what this is all about, right? And just pushing yourself to go to that next level.
Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to follow us at CrossFitParagon.com, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Here at Paragon, we are so grateful for the incredible individuals who comprise our community and who allow us the opportunity to try and change the world for the better. One athlete, one workout at a time. See you next month.